Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that return gets him a little extra. And then if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Hand off here for Brooks. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here. Running back, motioning right. Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Moore going to motion over right. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, Young. He's on the move. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Here we go.
Young on the play action. Escapes out to the left. That's caught for the first. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the give, it's Brooks. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now it's Young. Gets this to Sanders. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Running back sent in motion. Young to throw here on 3rd. This throw is caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready.
Going for it with Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Point it right. Point it right. Point it right.
Man in motion here.
Watch, watch.
Coming out, throwing is Baker. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Running on 2nd with White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Calling a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Here's White again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Again, this is White. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Hurry!
White trying this straight ahead. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down run from White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Kings. Hey, alert. What's up?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Real. Alert. Regular. Watch out.
It's White on the give. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Point it right. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Has a man. It's Brooks. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Slot receiver headed left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Pushing it up past the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's trying to go deep again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, here's Baker. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, what a stiff arm. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. The give now to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Buccaneers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Mayfield will look to throw. That's brought in by White. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry!
They kick the running back in motion.
Done.
Mayfield to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, alert 33. Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Get up. Get up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, they'll run. Ooh, found a soft spot. Crosses the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Young escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They go play action here. Flush down now to his left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
69. Take. Go.
Looking to throw, Young. That's more on the quick slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap now to Young. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Alert! Regular! Hurry! Up!
From the 34. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's a gift to White. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run. Kings! Hurry! Hey, alert!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7.
Alert! Regular! Up! Hurry! Point it right.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sending a receiver left. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
60 Eagles.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Young on the play action. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now we get to Brooks, coming left. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Moore's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 19. That's into the hands of Moore. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Young looking to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm 33. Run.
Running back sent in motion.
King.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Into the hands of Culp. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They run. It's White. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They kick the running back in motion.
Point it right.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. This complete to Culp. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Trying the right side with White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Regular. Up. Point it right. Hurry. Done.
2nd and 13. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Again, they give to Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Young on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Run. King.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. On the ground, it's White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Alert. Regular. Hurry. Up.
From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Booth. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Hurry.
Running back sent in motion.
King.
1st down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, alert. Real. Alert. Hurry. Regular. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He fires one deep down the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
To the air on first down, Young. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's second down.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, set.
Young to throw it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
No.
Play action now, Young. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers about set to celebrate this win. Carolina in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol. Hurry, hurry. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's brought in by White. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Hey, alert. Real. Hurry.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Alert. Regular. Up. Point it right. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Rocco switch.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running once more with Brooks. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready, set, go.
Going for it with Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home.